What up, best friends? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have an Amazon review for you guys. I purchased this wig with my own coins. Yes, I'm gonna say it again, with my own money. A lot of people don't know I do this, but I do buy wigs with my own money, and I also do tutorials as well. Alright, so this hair is from Isee. I just showed you what it looks like. It is a lace front wig, 24 inches, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and customize this. This is a pure stock wig. A pure stock wig, and that means you get 4 combs, adjustable straps, and your parting space. All right, so I'm going to use 30 volume developer, and my quick blue. My dog is messing with me right now. I'm sorry, so if you hear her bark, to bleach my knots, and I'm only using 1 scoop, and I'm gonna use equal amounts of developer to mix in with that bleach to get the consistency that I need. Cut it out. So I'm going to apply that bleach mixture onto the lace, and then I'm gonna just let it sit on the lace and process for about 15 minutes. I am going to watch my knots to make sure that, you know, they aren't over processing, because that could easily happen. You definitely want to watch your lace and how much your bleach is processing, because the temperature and the elements can affect how fast or slow your knots will process. All right, so it's very easy for you to over process your knots, and that's one thing that you don't want to do. Do not bleach your knots to a 613 state, because you will have shedding. So I definitely want to, you know, I want you guys to understand that, because a lot of people think you have to hurry up and bleach your knots super duper light. No, you can bleach them to like a coppery stage, and then you can tone them so they can look lighter. But you do not ever want to bleach your knots for it to be super 613 or super blonde. All right, so after I let it sit on the wig, I did go ahead and wash it and tone it with vanilla no yellow purple shampoo, and then I washed my wig, and now here we are, and then I'm just gonna go in and pluck it a little bit. This did come pre-plucked, and I'm just going in and pluck it a little bit more. It didn't necessarily need that, but I myself like the aesthetic of a little bit more of a plucked hairline. This wig is going on one of my friends. Her name is Janisha, so I know exactly how she like her hairline. She like them how I like mine, and since she's going to have this wig for a while, you don't want to over pluck it, because of the fact that you want this wig to last. You want to have more than like 3 wears out of this wig, and she's the type of person that she'll have her wig like down on her head for at least 2 weeks. So you don't want to over pluck, because you do want your lace to last, and because this is a stock wig, you can't replace the lace on it at all, so you will just have to end up throwing the entire wig away. So you definitely don't want to over pluck your wigs when it comes to customizing. All right, so I'm going to pluck a little bit, comb the excessive hair out, and then I am going to do some baby hairs, because she loves her baby hairs just like I do. So I've worked with Isee hair before. I've purchased wigs from them before. This is probably one of the best Amazon sellers that I've purchased from and reviewed for. All right, so this is my actual go-to like company when it comes to Amazon, because I know exactly what I'm getting when it comes to them. I know the lace quality is going to be cool, and like if you're installing it on somebody who is like light on a lighter complexion, then the lace will definitely match them, as you can see on Janisha. So yeah, like I really enjoy their hair. They're probably one of my top 5 hair companies. You guys have asked me to do a video on, you know, my top hair companies. This is definitely one of them. All right, so I am going to go in and etch out some baby hairs to see where they're going to sit and how much I want. And then I'm going to take my razor and just go ahead and shave or cut the baby hairs down to my liking. I make them a little bit longer because after, when I do the install, if they're too long, I could go in and cut them down. Like, I'd rather have them longer while I'm, you know, customizing the hairline versus them being too short when I'm applying the wig onto the customers or my friends or myself or on our heads. So the mousse I am using, which will also be in the description box, is my Cantu Wave and Curl Whip mousse. I love using this because it's not sticky. It does not leave my hair hard. I like to use a lot of it because it just helps me, like, you know, mold my hair down. And I like using this to, like, you know, swoop my baby hairs while it's on the mannequin. Now, I do not do this step on my head. I rather use a nice holding spray or spritz when I do it on my actual skin or my face, because I just feel like I don't want to chance it to lift when it comes to the hair mousse, because one, glue is water activated. Certain glues are water activated. Majority of the glues that we use are water activated. So if you put mousse on it, it's definitely going to lift, and you have to work super duper fast in order for that not to happen to you. All right, so that's just something to also be aware of when it comes to, you know, putting your wigs on. And when you see a lot of, like, hairstylists use a super duper amount of mousse on people's hairlines, they're working super fast and they're going to hurry up and tie your hair down in order for your lace not to lift, and everything is going to dry in place. I don't want to chance that because, you know, like, I don't know, maybe something will come up and I don't want my lace to lift. So I'm doing a lot of talking, but I'm just giving y'all, like, explanations as to why I do certain things versus other hairstylists or wig makers, because I'm not like other wig makers. And, you know, everybody does their own thing, and that's what makes everybody different and great. So after I do the baby hairs and I have everything placed where I want them, I'll go in with my Got To Be Free spray. I lightly spray the hairline, and then I'll wrap it down with my rapid strips, and then I'll set my hair under the dryer because I want it to be super dry before I go in and straighten it or installing it on somebody else's head. So this is Janisha, and we're gonna go ahead and just quickly install her wig down. I'm not going to use actual glue to do this. I am going to use Boho Liquid Gold. That is one of my favorite items to use right now, as far as, I don't even want to call it an adhesive, but it is like a serum that keeps your wig down. So the hair diagram, who's the owner of the Boho, right, she says that this is a daily wear, and I can attest to that because I change my wigs a lot when it comes to doing reviews or just taking pictures in general. So I have to interchange my wigs a lot. So I like using liquid gold because it'll give me that melty look without the hassle and the cleanup, and it can last over a week if you take care of it. So I definitely love it. I prefer to use that over regular glue. Like if I'm going out of this, if I'm traveling or I have to do an event, or you know, something that I need to keep my wig on and make sure that it's not lifting, then I'll use some glue. But other than that, I prefer to use liquid gold. I don't even use the Got To Be gel anymore. Like, I don't even use that anymore. Liquid gold has changed my entire life when it comes to adhering my wig. And as you can see, Janisha is using, I'm using it on Janisha. So this is a serum. It's kind of runny. It's not too runny though. And what you do is you can either put it on your actual hairline. It is okay for you can do that because it's not going to pull out your edges if you take it off right. Okay, it's suitable for your hairline. You can do your baby hairs with it. You can apply your wig cap with it. It is just bomb. It's absolutely bomb. And so I like to work in sections with her because she can hold the lace down for me. I'm doing it side by side. So I'll put it down and I'll put the lace down where I want it to be. And then I will blow dry it down. And then after it gets tacky enough, I am going to do the other side. And as you can see, I'm going to take some elastic band, and then I'm going to just let her dry for about 10 minutes under the dryer, just to make sure that it's completely dry before I cut off any lace, because I don't want any slippage. And so I'm going to take my razor and cut off her excessive lace, and that is basically the end of this video. Isee hair is very super soft, like, and I'm telling you this as a person who purchases. Their hair is soft. I've never had any issues when it comes to their hair or their lace. And this is, I believe, 150 density, so it's a natural density. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. And Janisha is about 5'11", so she's super tall. She's taller than me, so she might be taller than that. But you know, for this to be the length that it is, it hits her in a pretty good area. So I just want to let you guys know that. And as you can see, the lace, to melt this in a little bit more, she's allergic to got2b freeze spray, so I'm using the Oars super hold on her, and I'm gonna just wrap her lace down and just let her dry. And this was the ending result of her install. This hair was super flowy, super silky, super shiny, and my ring light died, so I have to use some other lights, and I did not like it. So this is the ending results of that. I need to buy a new ring light. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Everything that I use will be in the description box, as well as this wig. Remember, Janisha is about 5'11", so she's tall, and this wig hits her in a good spot. All right, bye you guys.